So hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you around my room today, showing you different types of pets that I'm keeping currently and their backstories and why I've got them. So here we go and have a look at my crazy little animals. So here is my fish tank. That's my discus. I got 3 of them, but he was really aggressive, so I'm keeping him on his own. There's my spiny eel. Took him, he was underweight, so took him home, fed him up. Also this guy, he was basically dead, underweight, had all his fins ripped, so took him home. Gonna try rehome him because he's getting too big for this tank. Also got this huge sailfin pleco. He came in from a pretty rubbish pet shop. He was really underweight, didn't think he'll make it, but now he's an absolute monster. Got these harlequins, found them in a fish sump at where I work. Also my ghost catfish, they were from the same shop as that sailfin, so I took him. My barb, Odus a barb I think, he doesn't look too well at the moment. He's eaten quite a lot today, so hopefully he's alright. I'll keep an eye on him. What else have I got on here? At the back there's a few talking catfish. That one, he had fin rot. I took him home, fed him up, and I'm gonna do a water change today because it's pretty mucky and messy in there, but everything's pretty healthy. Rummy nose also, he had fungus on his face. I treated that in the hospital tank and they're all pretty happy fish, looking pretty well. So this is one of my favourites in the fish tank. He is a little spiny eel, getting quite big now. I got him because he was pretty underweight, didn't think he'll make it, but now he's really active, always looking for food. He's growing pretty well as well, so pretty awesome little guy. So here is my little planted tank. At the back I've got this crazy tadpole, and my friend has a fish shop and he got a shipment of shrimp in and there was a little tadpole in there, so I took him home. He's growing legs now, so hopefully I'm going to put him in a little viv as soon as he gets his front legs, just because they'll probably hop out of the tank. He's a pretty awesome little guy. I don't know what he's going to turn out to be, so that'll be pretty interesting to find out, and I'll let you know what he is if he gets big enough. Also got loads of little ottos. They are pretty underweight, pretty rubbish. Also got this electric blue ram. He was in a group about 40 of them, about 39 died. I took him home because I was guaranteed he was going to die in the morning, so I took him home, made him recover. Also got a few more little electric blue rams in there, hard to see. Also got a little panda loach somewhere around there, and also got, there he is, see him just swim off. And also I got a ancestress in there just because he got really aggressive with that massive sailfin over there. So once I rehome that sailfin, gonna put the ancestress and maybe a few ottos, or actually I'll keep the ottos in here, yeah. So I'll just put the ancestress back into the 190 litre. That'll be pretty cool. There's my little cories, so you can have a look at them. So moving on, I'm going to show you my birds now. I never intended of getting any birds because I think it's pretty cruel, but all these guys, they look really ill and sick, so I had to take them home, get them feeling better, and I've got them a year later. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to earn some money, so I'll get bigger cages for them and a lot more toys and things like that, just to keep them active. I'd love to have like a little butterfly house and like things like that, just so they could just fly in there free. And if not, if I don't get money, I'll rehome them to the best place possible. I don't really want to, I'd like to have it, but if there's going to a massive aviary, I'd rather that than in these cages. So I'll show you my birds now. So my birds are out today, flying around my room, getting some exercise. Got these 2 lovebirds, those 2 lovebirds. That one on the right, as you can see, is so noisy. He's such a noisy little fella. Crazy, awesome. He's got a little great attitude. So these are my two lovebirds. I got these two because an elderly lady wanted to rehome them. So I took them back to my house, got them in my house, and at the moment they're just flying about in my room. So the one on the left is really noisy. The one on the right is always a bit scared. This one's such a little crazy character. Pretty awesome little guy. Pretty happy. This one's so funny. Like that. Always looking. Crazy little fellas. So these are my two celestial parrotlets, and I took these two little crazy guys. They're really feisty and pretty chilled as well, but they're cute and tiny little parrots. I took these two because I worked at a pet shop at the time, and one of the customers had little to no experience of keeping parrots or anything like. Oh, you did a nice little poo there. So I took these two because he wanted just one of them. He wanted to split them up, and I couldn't see that happening. Didn't want to split them up because they're so bonded. They're always together and always calling if they're far away. So I ended up that very day just taking them both and rehoming them at my house, and now they're just flying about my room, just chilling out, flying, playing with their toys, playing with the curtains, playing with that little dangly thing. But yeah, I took these two and I want to keep them together, so yeah, they're pretty cute little guys. And lastly but not least, one of my favourites, my little blue Linny. She came to the pet shop that I was working at, and she still can't fly. I think they clipped her wings too much. Really sad. Or where they bred her, they could have bred her with bad genetics and breed them constantly. So this one's my favourite. She's a great little character. She loves her fruit and veg, and she's very quiet, but she's beautiful. Also with her, when I first got her, she kept falling in the night, so I put her in a little cage, and she's pretty chilled. She goes into her little log, and she goes to sleep every night in the same little log. But yeah, when I get enough money, I'm gonna get a larger cage with big floor surface area so she can run about, because she can't fly. Also, I'm gonna get her a little friend to keep her company, because she's quite nervous at the moment, but I'll keep a little friend and a cage just in case they don't get on. But yeah, I'm gonna try get a big cage, and then so she can run and climb. But she's pretty happy at the moment. She's calling quite a lot, and she's awesome. Little cutie, this one. So yeah, she can't fly, but she's cute. Look how cute she is. Oh, such a cutie. You want to go out, be a bit scared? Yeah, there we go. Get out of that shitty cage. Going on a little adventure. Where you going? You're such a cutie. You're so blue, and just look at you. Oh. You showing up for the camera? Look how beautiful you are. Oh, you got a little poo coming. Oh. So this is what she does every now and then. She tries to fly, but it's so sad. What is wrong with people? Why do they cut their wings? Hopefully she just hasn't learnt yet. Hopefully I can teach her. I've had her for 2 years, so look how cute she is. It's okay, one day you'll fly. Okay, so I'm acting like I'm not looking at them now, and they go absolutely loony. My room is just mental at times. My little budgie he's just going absolute nuts at the moment. Little white budgies looking after and preening herself. My little parrotlet's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? What is going on here? And there's my little baby. Look at you. She's a pretty one. You're gonna try fly. Come on. You got this. So this is about 20 land snails. I'm gonna clean them out just now because it's pretty mucky in there. I got these, which I pretty much regret, 2 years ago. So they were gonna put them into the bin, or they were gonna freeze the little eggs, but there was like one little tiny one with a little face, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't let them do that, so I took them all home, and now they're pretty big. And I'm gonna try rehome them. Giant African land snails are pretty hard to rehome, and they breed like crazy, so fingers crossed I can get them rehomed. But yeah, I saved all of these guys from being put in the bin or in the freezer and dying, so got loads of them now. Off to clean them now, get rid of all that horrible old food and mush, and then reset their tank up, and then look around to see if I can rehome them. But yeah, 20 giant African land snails, not really what you want to keep. So let's put them all back in. You can hear all their crazy little sounds. Oh. And there we go, all back in. Still dirty, but I'm going to clean it out in probably 2-3 days anyway. So that's what it's like keeping snails. They're always dirty, always need to clean them out. Yeah, so I'm going to put them back in the warm and give them fresh food and a new cuttlefish bone. There we go. So that's just a little look into my life, into my little room, and to look at my pets. And as you can tell, I don't really get many girls around in my room because of all of these creatures, but they make me pretty happy, and I'm always interested in the weird and wonderful sort of animals, and I always love to look after them. So that's why I always pick up the sick and ill animals. I don't know why, I've always done it. If there's a little dying fish or something like that, I take it home, put it in a little tank, try make it better, try to do that. I've had quite a lot of good comebacks, but also some of the animals have gone pretty too far to recover, so but trying to help all I can. So yeah, got a few little crazy animals from looking after and rehoming, but yeah, trying to get them the best possible houses and best possible cages and fish tanks and